What is going on, everyone? There has been a lot of chatter and rumors surrounding the Houston Texans and pending free agent tight end Dalton Schultz. According to NFL rumors, the Houston Texans and Dalton Schultz have mutual interest on a multi-year deal. Now, we haven't seen a contract yet. Doesn't mean there isn't one. However, I think this is a done deal. I think Dalton Schultz is returning to the Houston Texans to be our starting tight end for the next couple of years. With that being said, let me know in the comments down below. Do you want Dalton Schultz back? If not, who would you replace him with? Now, Dalton Schultz was on Sports Radio 610, and here's what he had to say. I'd love to be in Houston. There's no doubt about that. I loved my time. Special organization, special quarterback, loved the scheme, loved the coaches. I've loved everything about Houston. I'm confident that we can find some common ground, meaning he is not trying to make the bank. He is trying to work out a contract that makes sense for both the Houston Texans and for himself. Now, this is what our franchise quarterback, C.J. Stroud, had to say about tight end Dalton Schultz.
But one of the main guys was Dalton Schultz, our tight end, and he was amazing to me. Early on, he was hard on me. He made sure because he wanted that ball, and I don't blame him. But he tested me a couple of times just on reads and stuff like that. We did some drills together, but a lot of the receivers and tight ends came out to LA to throw with me, and that was when we really got close. And you can see our chemistry throughout the year, just us talking about different routes and how we see things, and it really became a lot more natural. And he's been amazing just off the field as well. He'll come over my house, we'll just chill, talk ball or just talk about life, and his wife cooked for me, and she's an amazing cook, and it's just amazing to have a brother like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the Houston Texans potentially bringing back Dalton Schultz. Welcome, everyone. My name is Ruben Caravillo. I drop daily Houston Texans content. This episode is brought to you by my friends at Underdog Fantasy. Use my promo code 713HOU for a bonus deposit up to $100 your first time. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode. I think Dalton Schultz had a solid season with the Houston Texans. His first year in the H after spending the previous 5 with the Dallas Cowboys. We were excited for him when he signed here. And Dalton Schultz, man, his stats this year, 59 receptions, 635 yards, 5 touchdowns. We were advocating and praying that Dalton Schultz made the Pro Bowl. But Schultz was your number 2 option at the end of the year. There was no Tank Dell, no Noah Brown, could not rely on Robert Woods, John Mechie, Xavier Hutchinson. Dalton Schultz had to step up, and that's exactly what he did. And I think Dalton Schultz has the catch/play of the year for the Houston Texans, saving a would-be interception by Case Keenum in the red zone. And Dalton Schultz goes up and steals it from the Tennessee Titans defender, moving the chains for the Houston Texans. We score a touchdown. We end up winning the game. Where would this season have gone if Dalton Schultz doesn't make that catch? This is what PFF has his projected contract. A 3-year, $33 million total deal, $20.63 million guaranteed, and $11 million a year. Now, we heard in the intro, common ground. This contract favors Dalton Schultz. This makes, this is a pretty good payday for him. I don't think this is the type of contract that he gets. Now, here's the description of Dalton Schultz this year. Schultz played on the franchise tag in Dallas in 22 and was the victim of a very weak tight end free agent class. So many poor outcomes for second-tier tight ends in free agency recently led to the group getting pinched last offseason. A year later, Schultz served as a reliable target for rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud in Houston. Schultz is a sure-handed and has a respectable 867-yard average depth of target, but doesn't rack up a ton of yards after the catch. As a blocker, Schultz is capable enough in line to be positive in the run game, earning grades above 60 in 5 straight seasons. Look, I think the beginning of Dalton Schultz has just gotten started. 28 years old. There was a lot of football left for Schultz, and I think the connection between him and C.J. Stroud is only going to get more dangerous as time passes by. The better CJ Stroud gets, the better Dalton Schultz gets. And we are going to be looking at this contract in the next 2 years and saying, wow, we got Dalton Schultz on a deal. And if he does return to the Houston Texans, there will be expectations for Dalton Schultz. I'm expecting him once again to be one of the top 3 options. Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz. And I'm expecting him to make the Pro Bowl, man. Become a legit weapon. You already show us what you can do in year 1. Let's see what we can do in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about the rumors of the Houston Texans and Dalton Schultz potentially reuniting. As always, for more Houston Texans content, follow me for more. Go H-Town. You guys have a very blessed day.